with all this AI and curated content, we need to see real. None of this fake stuff no more.
I started a beautiful life at 22. 3 children, 2 boys and a girl. A family I manifested long before I ever met my soulmate. An encouraging, supportive, loving husband. The kind of relationship I prayed for as a little girl, watching my mother struggle through hers. I'm so blessed. And I still feel unfulfilled. Because somewhere between becoming a wife and a mother, I never became myself. I neglected time, specifically the time to get to know who I was. And now the question isn't, who was I? It's who am I? Before I turn 30, I'm going to find out. I'm going to give myself everything I deserve to experience before I took on such monumental roles. The things I skipped, the version of me I never got to meet. The most successful people all share one thing. They became obsessed with themselves, their growth, their joy, their purpose. I want to feel what that's like. Unapologetically. I have a blessed marriage. I have the most beautiful fruits of that union. This isn't about leaving my life behind. It's about finally adding myself to it. And now, it's time for me to live for me. Living For Me Diaries, episode 1.
Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Imani, and if you are new here, welcome. I know y'all like Living For Me Diaries. Girl, what is going on? Girl, a major change, and I'm the one taking on this change because I'm tired of this merry-go-round, okay? So if you are new here and you don't know me, this is going to be your introductory to me if you haven't watched my Get to Know Me. My name is Imani. I am 28. I am from Virginia, specifically the 757. I used to be in the military. I've been married for almost 7 years. I have 3 beautiful children, and I started my content creating journey, specifically with beauty, about 10 years ago. And I will say it really hit ahead for me when I decided that I really wanted to make this my dream career in like 2018, 2019-ish. And I was inspired by Aaliyah J to record my beauty content on YouTube. And I was like, I want to do that because I want to cultivate a community of girlies that we all understand each other. I want it to be inspiring. I wanted to meet other women like me that are going through the exact things that I'm going through. And, you know, we just support each other through that. During that time frame, I ended up leaving school to go into the military because school got expensive. They left me with a bill and I needed some financial help. During that time in the military, which I left in 2019, I met my husband and I ended up finding out I was pregnant within a year, and I also got engaged. We got married. Everything happened so fast. And if you want to see what I'm talking about, I've attached my previous channel to this one. So if you want to go back and look at old vlogs, you can see how all of that stuff unfolded, from like my engagement to me finding out I was pregnant, me joining the military, literally all of that's in there. But everything happened so fast. Mind you, I don't even think I had turned 22 yet. I think I was just entering 21. Like I said, I'm 28. My oldest will be 6. And I started my family at 22. So within this time frame, so the timeline makes sense to you. After I got back from the military, I turned 21. I went back to school to finish up my degree, which did not happen because of a bill. I also realized my passion had changed because I was in school to be a pediatrician, and then I turned around and wanted to do psychology, but my passion lied with beauty content creating, and I realized that I just was unhappy in Alabama. During that time frame, I also found out I was pregnant. I also didn't know that I was about to be engaged in November. I gave birth to my son in July of 2020. I was 22 by then, and I've been pregnant every year after that up until 2022. It's now 26. My daughter will be 4. That's our last born. And I also realized that I didn't give myself any time to figure out who I wanted to be. Don't get me wrong, I knew I wanted to be a mom at some point. I knew I wanted to be a wife. When I was a little girl, I used to have a whole bunch of baby dolls. But once everything slowed down, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know who I am. I mean, aside from the basics of, you know, certain dislikes, likes, and things that I will and won't tolerate, I've never been out the country. I've never took a vacation as far as like by myself, like solo trips. Solo dates, never done that. I didn't even get a chance to get into my dream career, really. Like, I didn't give myself a time to dedicate myself to this, which leads me into the next point. This season of my life, I'm currently in a stage of wanting to give myself everything that I neglected to do prior to being a mother and a wife. I didn't give myself the time, and that's what I want to do now. I want to give myself the time to figure out my career. And for those who don't know, I'm actively in school again after leaving in 2019. God bless this journey, because Lord knows the tears that I've cried just because I wanted to get back in school. I felt like I was failing for a long time. So being back in school now, and literally I'm about to finish my degree soon. I'm about to go into my last semester. Praise God. Okay. Secondly, I didn't really give myself a chance to date myself. Thank God with the husband that I have. Yes, I can recognize what I truly adore in my relationship. But as a person who wants to embark more on self-care, I don't know what I truly like. And I want to do it before I'm 30, because by the time I'm 30, I want to be set into myself. Okay. The crazy part of all of this is my reality right now is very consumed with my kids, my husband, and my home life. What I have on these four walls is what I see on a daily. I don't get out. And I know you're thinking like, girl, why not? I never thought that I'd be a person that didn't have a career, let alone making money. That's something I haven't been able to grasp and fully be okay with, because that's just not something I'm okay with. And because of that, I'm home a lot, because I don't have access to just splurge and be out like that, because the money is dedicated to the kids. The money is dedicated to our home bills. And for me personally, hey, take care of them, but I'm not going to lie to you. It ends up neglecting your own self-care, and I don't want to do that no more. This is not about my husband, so take him out the equation, okay? This has everything to do with me personally. He gets my hair done, he gets my feet done, he does all of that stuff. I am just a woman that even with the husband, I still want to get it on my own. I'm ambitious that way. I'm not gonna lie, the reason why I was also kind of scared to do this Living For Me Diaries is because I feel like my life is boring. I'm an introvert. I'm a homebody. I don't go anywhere, but I want to change that. And I only feel like the best way I can navigate through this is sharing it with you all, because I know for a fact there's other people out here like me that they feel like they're stuck. They feel like they're not sure what to do next. And realistically, like I said, I'm tired of being in my house. I'm tired of the same old, same old. I want different. And I've learned over the years, the only way to get different is to do different. But I owe it to myself to see this through, not for the finances though, but for me wanting different in my life. Wanting to give myself the stuff that I deserve. You really will feel like you're missing out. You'll resent the choice of not living first. And have I resented it? Yeah, I did. And I do. But I'm changing my angle on it now. There's no need to resent when you can live. And I'm going to live within the means of a wife and a mother while still taking care of myself and giving myself the things that she deserves. I want to reboost my confidence. I was very sure of myself, but through all the hardships that I've faced, traumas, and feeling like a failure in certain aspects because I didn't accomplish certain things, has definitely made me question my confidence. And this whole journey also is for me to get that back. And Lord knows, getting your pink back or getting your confidence back is not easy. But nothing in this world comes easy. And if that's the case, then I'm just going to go ahead and take on that journey. We're all deserving of the things we want. So all in all, this series is really just going to be about documenting this change, because it's not easy. I've been trying to break out of it for a long time. And the biggest part, I will not lie to you, is the financial aspect of it all. I feel like emotionally it eats, and not in a good way. It eats in a way that's like, dang, you could be doing so much more. You can be giving your family so much more. And that's where it gets me, because then I start feeling bad, because I'm like, dang, I didn't set myself up to give my family the life that I envisioned them having when I decided to have a family. So this Living For Me Diaries will be really me documenting changing all these negatives or changing these aspects in real time. Honestly, this diary it's real. It's going to be raw. It's going to have ups. It's going to have downs. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's probably gonna be moments where I don't want to post certain things because I feel like it's a bit much. But I mean, if this journey can help the next person and inspire, I'll be an open book. What you all can expect from this diary series is me showing up honestly, truthfully. I'm gonna tell you it's a journey, it's taking time, it's pissing me off. Whatever you want to know, I will be an open book and I will tell you. And then you can also expect real life results in real time. Whether those results are desirable or not, you will see literally everything as it unfolds. And I know you're probably like, girl, why now? Why all of a sudden are you letting us in like this? Because we all need to see real. With all this AI and curated content, we need to see real. None of this fake stuff no more. I would hope that anybody that is watching the first part of this diary, you subscribe and join me on this journey, because it really does take a village. And I will say support is needed, even if it's from a stranger. And I'm hoping to really connect with some like-minded people, or some people that have been able to get past this same thing that I'm talking about right now. I just want to talk to y'all. I want to connect with y'all, because we need each other. We need different perspectives. So I'm really, really hoping that I can connect with you all with this.